Hey dreamers, it's Maya and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be talking to you guys about something that's super important to me. Not only super important, but just really essential to, living your best life and just living a more appreciative life. And it's really helped me learn how to not only visualize my dreams and my goals, but manifesting them as well, which is what we all want to do, obviously. And I feel like a lot of us have these huge dreams and goals, which is amazing and an amazing gift to have. But if you don't know how to control your emotions and your feelings about it, then it can not only be a super stressful thing to try and make happen in your life, but it can almost drive you to completely not do it because you feel discouraged or you don't know how to get there. And I think it's just a lot simpler if you just break it down into steps that are not so difficult, and just not only not so difficult, but just breaking it down in a way that it just seems more attainable, and learning how to appreciate it and just bringing it to pass a lot easier. A lot of people ask me how I have the courage to go after my dreams and stuff like that, and I don't really think it does take a lot of courage to chase your dreams, but for me, I have a gift. I don't know if I was born with this gift, maybe not, but it's not something that I've really used until like the past couple of years. So I consider it a gift, but I consider it a talent or a habit as well, meaning you can learn it, and meaning you can implement the same things into your life. And just because I may be very good at it doesn't mean that it can't happen for you. And that gift for me is I'm a visionary. I have a very photographic memory. If I close my eyes, I can visualize almost anything I want to see. I just have a very awesome brain, or whatever it is back there, that helps me see things very clearly. And I think that if you have a hard time doing that, I think these steps will help you. So that was a super long intro, but if you are interested in learning how to visualize your dreams or how to bring your goals to pass, and this is definitely gonna be a video that helps you. So if you're interested in learning that, then just keep on watching. So I just want everyone to know that this technique works really well. Just a little backstory: I have been documenting my life, my feelings, my doings for the past 2.5, 3 years now. So every day I write my feelings and I write my goals and everything. I have over 600 actual written goals, which is really important. In my previous videos and Snapchat, everywhere, I tell you guys all the time to write down your goals, whether it's you want to be the owner of a company, or you want to have a house in a certain place, or you want to travel to a certain place. It is so important to physically write your goals down. Last year in November, I made this little booklet, and I call it the blueprint because I just feel like it's the blueprint of my life. I have very strong knowing that all of these things in this book will come to pass, and I literally have just numbered and listed all of my goals. And so I've been documenting my feelings, and I know that this works because over the past couple years, anytime that I feel down, I usually start to sleep a lot. I feel like my life isn't being fulfilled. I feel like I'm not doing things that are full of purpose, and that usually makes me upset. Or I get lazy, you get weight gain, mild depression, any of those mental ruts that I've gone through. I've written them down. I've seen in my actual writing my feelings, and I've seen my mental ruts, and every single time I get into one, there are certain things that I do to get out of it. And through my writing, I have literally read every single time that I do this, I seriously, I get back into gear. I feel thankful, I feel fulfilled, and I feel like I can take another step. And that's what's important, taking one more step and another step and another step to eventually getting there, getting to your goals. Because we have these big goals. Like, one of mine is to have 10 million subscribers on YouTube. Literally this time last year, I only had 237 subscribers. And just this morning and this week, I was feeling down. I was feeling like I wasn't doing enough. I looked back on my old writing, and then today, on this day, I have over 1,100 subscribers. And it's just about taking that next step, because if I never get 1,000 subscribers, I'll never get 10 million subscribers. So it's all about getting taking those steps to get to those big goals. So these things that I'm going to be teaching you guys, actually visualizing your goals, is that thing that helps me take the other step. So there's the secret. Me visualizing my dreams, me having these visions is what seriously, honestly helps them come to pass, because it helps me keep moving forward. It helps me see what my life will be. And not only that, when you close your eyes and you have a vision, it's usually, think of it as a memory. You know, when something happens, like you go to the beach for the first time. I've never been to the beach, but I feel like I have because I visualized it so many times. But let's say you go to the beach and, no, let me use a better example. I just went to Colorado, so I saw a mountain for the first time. When I saw that mountain in person, I closed my eyes and I took it in and I marked it as a memory. So every time I'm not at that mountain, I can close my eyes and censor myself, and I can see that mountain again as if I'm literally right there. So even if I had never done it, even if I had never seen a mountain, if I were to go stand in my backyard or sit right here and close my eyes and visualize a mountain, what is the difference between experiencing that actual memory? You get that feeling, it comes over you, just like when you close your eyes when you're actually there. So I really consider visions like memories. I can see them before it happens, because we are the creators of our universe. It's not about being psychic. It's about bringing it to pass through energy, through these visions, through taking the steps to get there. So here's what I do to help me do that the best. So first thing I do is turn off my phone, because if it rings, it distracts me. If I think about it buzzing, it distracts me. If I want to pick it up and scroll on Instagram, it distracts me. If the phone is off, not even in the other room, it has to be off. For me, I have to have my phone off. I feel like it really disconnects me from all the chaos in the world. Nobody can contact me. Nobody's gonna knock on my door. So I truly feel like when I turn my phone off, I am disconnected from all, you know, influences except for myself. So that's the first thing I do, turn my phone off. Second, I like to go outside. For me, I've been working from home now for like 7 months, so I feel like I'm in my house all the time, and sometimes I don't want to be in my house. Sometimes I feel like I'm like I'm here too much, or I'm not doing enough. Sometimes being in my house is not a positive thing. It's not a feeling that I want to feel, even though like when Nick's here, I love being inside my house because I love spending time with him, but when I'm here alone, sometimes I feel a little neglected. I gotta go outside so I feel just a little more open and connected with the world. Not so much the chaos, but like the actual world, the wind, the air, the earth, you know, the universe, God. I like to feel that outside. So I have to have my phone off, and I like to go outside. And the third thing you're gonna wanna do is close your eyes. And before you try and think of a million things, you just really have to just really close your eyes, and like, you know how sometimes you close your eyes and they're closed but you're a little bit squinting, like really close them and then like close them again, and like really let your body like sink as if you're like going into meditation mode. After my eyes are closed and I'm feeling relaxed, here's the time where you're gonna start to you know, focus on the things that you know you want to focus on, your dreams, your goals, the things you want to manifest, the person that you want to be or become, the best version of yourself. For me today, when I went outside, I closed my eyes. The first thing I wanted to focus on was I wanted to close my eyes, and I wanted to imagine and focus on being the best version of myself. I wanted to close my eyes and imagine the best version of myself. What does that feel like for me? Who does that look like? How does that person walk? How does that person talk? What is that person doing? What is my best version of myself doing? Where am I? Who am I surrounded by? What am I doing? And so just for an example, if you're having trouble understanding this, I'm just going to use myself as an example. So when I close my eyes and imagine my best version of myself, I usually am wearing, you know, a super nice outfit. That's where I like to start. This is real. I'm wearing a super nice outfit. Really cleaned myself up. I'm driving, you know, my dream car. I'm going to my dream job, which is Maya's dream house. I'm mentoring people. I'm a life coach. I'm a helper. I'm speaking to that. And, you know, it just goes through all these different things. I start to imagine, you know, the best version of myself. You know, maybe the best version of yourself is, you know, super fit, or writing a book, or having a nice family, spending time with your family, or retiring at a certain age, or traveling to certain places. Just imagine your best version of yourself doing all these things that you dream of doing. And if you are having trouble doing that, that's why it's so important to have those written goals, because if you don't know who you want to become, if you don't know what you want to do, if you don't know where you want to travel, how are you going to imagine that? And so for me, I had my goals right next to me. If I were to draw a blank, I would just open up and read them. And my all 600 of my goals are written as I am statements. So it's easy for me to read that and connect and be like, I am a best-selling author. I can imagine myself as a best-selling author when I close my eyes. And then I move on to the next thing, and I can do that for all 650 of my goals. And as I'm doing that, I usually just get lost in that moment and just keep imagining the best version of myself, imagine all these dreams and goals coming to pass, and they just feel like memories just flicking through my brain, and it just gives me that feeling that it's already happened. It's given me that feeling that it's on its way, or it's giving me that feeling that I can take this step or this step or this step to get closer. And even while all of that's happening, I start to get new goals, I start to get new dreams, I start to see new things that I haven't felt that I wanted to do before. And something for me was, I thought of a new goal today and I immediately wrote it down. Another thing that happened was when I was imagining Maya's dream house, I saw something new that I haven't seen before or thought of before, and I was sure to write it down. Make sure you write down those new goals as they start to come, because then your list gets longer and then you have more things to look forward to in life, and it helps you want to take that next step. So I always write them down as this is happening, or draw it. Especially when you draw it, when it does come to pass, it brings this like completely overwhelming full circle moment. Out of my 650 goals, I think I probably have, it's not even been a full year yet that I've written these down, but already I would say about 20 or 30 of them have come to pass that I did not expect to happen at least for another year and a half, 2 years. And it's been 7-8 months and goals are already starting to pass. Maybe it's magic, maybe it's not. I know I just read a lot of books about the law of attraction and how this actually works, and I know that it's working for me, which is why I'm sharing it with you guys. So I always write it down and draw it. The important thing to know is that it always starts in your head. So if you train your brain to visualize the right things, then you start to speak the right things, and just the law of attraction, it's just inevitable that these things will come to pass. And I just want to continue to share my experiences with you guys and continue to share the things that I learn, so that when all of these other huge things come to pass, nobody can say that I didn't try and help, or that you can't do the same for yourself. I hope that this video helps someone, and I hope that if you use these techniques, that you can visualize your goals and you can feel thankful and you can see the big picture and you can understand why it's important for you to keep going. You can understand why it's important for you to have these baby steps, because I really don't consider anything a failure. It's always a baby step. Even these mental ruts that we get into are not bad. They're there to help us understand what's going on in our life, and they're there to help us help other people. And I think a lot of us, our goal in life is to help other people, and if we become more relatable, we become more wise when we go through things that are tough. And it's the people that keep putting up with the tough and never settle are the ones who make it there. So anyways, I could ramble for a very long time, but if you like videos like this, please give this one a thumbs up, because I love talking to you guys and I love helping you guys achieve your dream. Leave a comment below if you try it, or message me or whatever on any social media. And thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video.